Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd do a quick video on this A-Class I've got in today. We have got, it's a diesel, it's got the little Renault engine in. Symptoms we have got is the car will not start on the keyless button start. It won't start, it won't even attempt to start. If you remove the button and put the key into the ignition, it will then start. So obviously we removed the button to get it started, and we could see on the dashboard that the glow plug light was on, which is the curly wire. It has been looked at by some kind of breakdown, AARAC, don't know. They've said it needs a control unit or some coding of some sort. The reason I'm doing a video on this is a fault that could easily trip somebody up, so I'm going to show you what I found. So this is the little Renault engine. As you can see, I've already got it stripped down because I've already carried out my testing. Diagnostics information we are getting is we've got a glow plug error, which we know because the light's on the dash. If I go through the test process on that, it tells me to check resistance from the glow plugs to a ground, basically. So this is why it can trip you up, this fault, because if I turn my multimeter on, so the test the diagnostic tells you to do is test your glow plug from there to ground to check if you've got resistance. It actually tells you to do it to the glow plug relay, which is down there, but it's the same test pretty much. So if I test that plug, you can hear that beeping, we've got resistance, all good. Test the next one, good, and you'd repeat the process all the way down. Now, the reason that isn't a good test is because that would tell you that those first two glow plugs are in good condition. However, so I'm going to remove the multimeter test. I have a glow plug tester. We have live earth, and then I have this wire which goes all the way to the plug. And when I start, this puts a load on the glow plug, so tests it under load. And as you can see, that's a fail. So the test the diagnostics told us to do passed. My individual test is saying fail. So to show you a pass, I'll move that onto a good glow plug and show you a pass. So I've now clipped that to cylinder 2. Test this one, and you can see straight away that it's holding a load. And a green for pass. So that just shows you that you can get tripped up on this fault. So that's a quick demo that you could get easily tripped up on this this fault with this car, and this is why it's important to a diagnostics does not fix your car. It gives you a point of reference of where to start testing. So we won't carry out a diagnostics without investigation. So as you can see, I've got all this equipment out, tools, got all the intake pipes taken off, got the diagnostics out, just to do some testing to confirm what's going on. A diagnostics does not tell you what's wrong with the car. Right, we have had approval to replace the glow plugs, so we've got a set of 4. We only replace sets, we don't do individual. We've got Baru, same manufacturer who makes them for Mercedes, so like for like brands, it's exactly the same. It might not have the Mercedes badge on it, but it's the same thing. So let's get going. So just to prove a point, you probably can't see, but it says Berg Warner on the glow plug, and then that is what we're fitting. So before we fit these, we are just going to put a dab of grease on the threads. See if I can show you. It's a special grease. Just a touch on each thread, and that will just help out the next person that replaces these plugs, because they will fail again. Okay, that's all back together. We're now going to do glow plug test. Okay, all back together. I've cleared the codes. Just going to lock and unlock the car. So I've got the key. Push button starts back in. So let's have a look. Perfect. So now we're going to do some more tests on the diagnostics just to make sure everything's as it should be. So yeah, that sums that video up really. I think it just shows the importance of why garages will generally say, well, we need a diagnostics because it is machine work. The diagnostics gives you a code, and then it's up to the technician to investigate that code to confirm what's wrong with your car. And that's why I won't look at a car without at least 1 hour's authorization. And if I don't get anywhere within that hour, we'll ask for more, because the time it takes to diagnose these faults, a fault as simple as this is a simple fault, glow plugs, job done. But the computer does not tell you that. It tells you you've got something wrong with your glow plug system, but it doesn't say what. It's up to us to figure that out. And in this case, it was stopping the the push button start working. And that is because it's not finishing an ignition cycle. So basically, because it's a diesel, turn the ignition on, glow plugs warm up, glow plug light goes off, and then the car starts. So because that wasn't working, that has stopped that and left this owner stranded, actually, because they didn't know they could take the button out and put the key in. But I think the AA or somebody sorted that out for them. But it got misdiagnosed by the breakdown company as well. So a simple job, but just goes to show, these simple jobs aren't so simple anymore. Hope you found that interesting. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a comment, and look out for the next video. Cheers.